Right, do we have an Aussie cam or an Aussie avatar?
Nope. You have the avatar. That's it.
Oh well, let's try and sort this out. Fractal, we're not beginning the fractal now. Yes. Away. Vic. Text. This is all over the place. Weasel load mat. And then mat cam. Up there. But Lotus should be up top. Where's Lotus? Lotus border. Lotus avatar.
Yeah.
And Lotus. Oh, the tapping is part of your background, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's just looking for where have I got that tapping Lotus there. Alright, we've got a mat. Let's be some dump that up there. Should be taffy cam. Taffy cam. Paint me confused. Oh. Oh, well, that's annoying. All right. Oh. 1 second, guys. All right. Oh.
Wait a second, guys.
Hang on. Yeah. I gotta mute my mic.
You're not muted. I think we're hearing everything. I don't know if you're aware. Okay.
My server muted him for him.
No!
Let's wait and see how long it takes him to realize he's server muted.
That's just mean.
It was the only way I could quickly do it to mute
Sorry
him.
about that.
Well, we appreciate it, man.
Elder calling for lunch arrangements tomorrow. Right, okay. So, Aussie text. I'm going to create another text. Okay. I knew this was going to come back and bite me in the fucking ass. I don't mind it being a mess. I'll just potch with it as I need to. And I'm looking at it going, yeah, this like adjusting stuff on Cyberpunk Red is so much easier because I've got it like properly organized. This is just a fucking mess. So like, yeah, the mat text, right, which is presumably the Drew ID mat, was actually Bash Taffy. Yeah, I don't know what the hell. Aussie text was the one I used for Drew ID. I just...
He's still talking.
I'm sure he will figure out at one point in time or another.
Fair enough.
Alright, you muted me on there. I muted, yeah,
We
There
can
you
hear
go.
your call still, which means
I know, and I mute, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It wasn't going live on Twitch. Relax.
Yeah, it was going live to us, but not to Twitch. But
it
it's
was
fine.
on stream.
Muted me in the server isn't going to stop it going to Twitch either.
Really weird.
Well, why would it?
I mean, it's not weird if you have the audio input
Yeah,
into
it's not- yeah,
OBS
this-
and not
yeah,
the output from Twitch.
Yeah, but from
from
my
Discord,
desktop's perspective, my audio on Discord is audio in, not audio out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, what the hell was I doing?
Wouldn't be an improv stream.
Right. Rename Matt text. So these constant fucking changes in this damn thing. Right. Okay. So we have Matt cam, Matt text. Right. Taffy cam, Taffy text. Cool. Vic text. Is that actually Vic text? That is actually Vic text. That's a good start. So we just need to move that down to where it is. Where the fuck is Vic border? Vic, has he got that player 1 cam? I got him as player 1 cam. Let's create a fresh one for that. Because I don't want it confused and jammed up with, right. Properties. Actually, do you know what? No, I'm going to do that because it's going to piss me off otherwise. Right. It's going to be all wrong otherwise. Vic cam. Alright, relax. Properties.
Oh.
But. There we go. There it is, right. Okay. So remove that. Remove? Yes, go
There is
away.
another one.
There's another one. Right. Big border.
And another one.
There we go. Right. Spot right. And then we do Alt. Looking sharp as fuck with his pentagram medallion. Okay, you may need a bit more at the top there for... That looks about right. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Fits in nicely. Right. So Lotus border cam, yep, cam text, Vic text. Okay, so that's got to be right. Rename. Oh, Vic text. No, that is correct. What am I doing? That needs to be on top. It is on top. What am I confused about? I don't know. Okay, that's that. Okay, excellent. Right, now we're getting somewhere. What's this, rules? What the hell is that? Why do I even have that? Go away. Remove. Okay, Aussie avatar. Does it just appear? It might just appear. It does not. Oz, do I have a link from you yet?
From what? Haven't you? Is it just like way back in the fucking?
It's not happening apparently. I'll drop it to the just in case it's just underneath shit. I'll drag it to the top. Nah, it's not happening.
No. Hold up. Find it. Oh, how fuck did I do it again? Jesus.
Yeah, it's probably what has happened is that I've.
Didn't I just send you like a pic?
No, it needs to at least give some indication of when you're speaking.
What?
Well, yeah, you know, the whole sort of point is we know who's speaking, or chat knows who's speaking.
Yeah. No, there's still a photo way back in thingies.
Yes, but a photo doesn't do anything when you speak.
The
But this is
interactive
how-
avatar that changes when you speak at voice
I mean,
activation.
Yeah, these flashes or
I mean-
something.
Yeah, this is how it's always done. Like I've always just had that photo.
Yeah, which has done like flashing and stuff when it.
Yeah.
lights up.
Lotus, weren't you the champ on that thing?
Yeah, I think it was Lotus the one I
How,
showed
how
you.
did I do that? Yeah, how did I do
Wait. How did you do
I got the link. as
Avatar.
well.
What you're
Oh.
literally what you're doing. He needs to do the same with his avatar again.
that? Yeah.
that? Okay, so I'll go grab you the link again.
Hey,
Thank
it's
you.
right here. I have it.
Oh.
Discord chat. Because I use it for my standby.
Is it really that much of an effort to put a fucking shirt on?
Might be.
Yes.
Okay, so what you do is, yeah, you click the link to Reactive Fuji, you'll log in,
Also, Taffy.
and then you're gonna want to authorize it, and then
Yeah.
your non-talking image goes on the left side. Your talking image will go on the right side. So where it says set
Alright.
inactive image, that's when you're not talking. Set speaking image is when you're talking. You will then hit save on both of them. If you want to include the bounce effect or the dim, you'll check those boxes. If not, just hit apply. And then you will have individual browser source. And then it'll have your name next to it.
Individual
So,
browser
For
source. This is the one.
example, I have yours right here.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
There you go, Taffy.
I think it's it should be good now.
How
It
does-
says
Yeah.
demon
So
inactive
what it
image.
is as long as people are in a voice chat and they have connected their Discord to Reactive Fuji, if they have an avatar set up, anyone can essentially pull it to set it up on a stream.
Oh
Right.
no, don't do that to me. No, why would you do this?
Well, I
What?
believe that should work.
Why
Uh,
would you do this?
I think it should be good now.
Okay. Why would you do this? I can't believe you've done this.
Oh, fuck. Can't believe you've done this.
Oh my god. How long is it going to take for me to resize this back down to somewhere where I can actually use it?
You could just delete the source and make a new one.
Oh, I can't be fucked with
Might be
that.
far easier.
No, I got it. There we go. Now we're getting some shape. The further you go, the faster it gets. See.
Alright. So, also, you should probably flip what's in parentheses.
How does one change? Ah, there you go.
Because currently the character's name is Ozzy.
Oh, whoops.
So, while Taffy's getting all that set up, I guess I should start with things and get everyone in the meat of the thing. So, when last we left our heroes, Tepin, the axolotl rogue, warlock of the weasel, druid, the druid of the party. Don't worry about it. Bash, 1,000-yard dash. The dwarven way of mercy monk. Xander, the sorcerer warlock. And as a beam of light comes down and strikes the cliffside that all of you find yourselves dangling upon, Kozak, the fighter, the hobgoblin fighter, rejoins the party out of nowhere. As I believe when last we left you guys, you were getting leered at. Yeah, you guys were being leered at by a four-eared white cat woman who was kind of like smiling down over you guys and going, "Hey, since you're hanging out already from a cliffside, why don't I tell you about this plan I have for a heist, so to speak." As she kind of like pulls out a small little device and clicks a couple buttons as some extendable arms just kind of like come out of her backside like Doc Ock and just kind of like lift you guys up back off the cliff edge. Why don't you step down from that ledge, my friends, and follow along with me as I describe to you my pause for effect master plan. she says with her little eyebrows going wiggle, 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 and then just kind of like woo,
Who is this?
slithering away. This is Phaon, the four-eared Catwoman that kind of described to you guys, that kind of like helped you guys get magic items. Yes.
Yeah.
This is in no way suspicious.
Now,
Alright.
and she'll kind of like I'd imagine you guys are all following along unless you say otherwise.
Otherwise.
Okay. Well, Xander, no money for you, no heist either.
Yeah, I retire. Goodbye, guys.
I must go.
Well, all right. So, the five of you make your way with her to her caravan, and she clicks a couple buttons on this wrist device that she has, as the caravan itself seems to kind of like distend and reshift itself like a transformer, just like into a stationary building that's roughly the same size as the caravan, but a little bit bigger on either side. It's like a small square pillbox style building with a door that she opens up and says, "After you."
I will walk in.
I will
That's
I have
follow.
no idea what's going on.
Well, that's okay.
Because,
Most people don't.
Do we just suddenly have a Cossack amongst us?
Oh yes, I absolutely have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, a big beam of light came out of nowhere, struck the side of the cliff that you guys were on, and there's Kozak.
What was I doing prior to this?
Hello?
Well,
There was
what were
something
you
about
doing prior to
thieves,
this?
I believe.
That's what I'm asking you. But what was I doing prior to this?
Wasn't
Well,
it the bees
that
or
it's-
something?
It is your character, Ozzy. You tell me what you were doing prior to this. What was Kozak doing prior to being
Alright.
beamed of light into nowhere?
Right. Last Cossack was here. He had been recalled back to his war band. He was sort of pulled back to do administrative work, which he loathes, but he does it regardless. And after many prayers at the desk with with a new like elf ear every day, like, please get me out of here, McLupiet, get me out of here. I don't want this. I need something interesting in my life right now. And finally, after enough praying, McLupiet has
Seemingly granted your wish.
gracefully accepted my plea, and well, he just transport me somewhere. It isn't specified. It's not part of the deal. It's just, oh, you want to go somewhere? Cool. I'll send you somewhere where it makes sense for you to definitely want to go, so you can come back and do more administrative work later. So he sent the place that he loathes almost as much as he does paperwork.
All right.
That's on the prime. That's on the prime material.
All right, fair enough. All right then.
Seeing that Kozak's back, she's really quick gonna run over and be like, "Kozak, you missed it. We fought this
Oh,
really big
fuck.
guy, and then there were like really big like orcs, and I pile drived one and cut it in half."
It just completely changed the aspect ratio on that image that I've just put up there. It makes his ass look absolutely massive. I'm keeping it like that.
All right. We have a guy that has cake on the screen. Cool.
Yeah, nice.
Hey, we leveled up.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh my god. Because like, it's just
Alright.
fucking, just
Oh,
confused.
Kozak, from the background, you hear, "Due to your dedication to the cause and your dedication to paperwork, you have attained a higher level of understanding." Boop. You're level 11 now. Everyone's
Alright.
level 11 now.
Do we level up right now?
Yeah.
Right
That's
now.
what we've always done.
Yeah.
Just
Right now, you son of a bitch.
I guess I'll
double
pump
check.
another level into cleric. Now that I have been gracefully given level up. By God Daddy himself, McLuviat. We still do that odd roll for fucking level up.
Oh, yeah, shit, go ahead.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Are we still doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, okay.
Wait, which odd roll? I'm confused now.
Ooh. The one.
Yeah,
die high.
you roll for it, but you go one die higher.
Right. So I
got
roll
a
it.
good
so I'm one cleric. I'm low one. Oh shit.
Because I believe both my classes are D8s.
Yeah, so
You
you roll a
roll this.
d10.
Rogue and Warlock.
Well, you roll whatever class you're leveling up,
Yeah.
and you just go one die higher.
Cool.
I managed to roll average on the D8. So with a D10.
I forget, if we roll below, do we just take average?
No.
No.
Ooh. No, you. That's why you go one die higher.
Oh,
that
wait,
covers the average.
Fair enough.
So,
It doesn't feel like it because I only got
Yeah.
3.
I
Oh,
got
wait,
an 11.
I need oh, fuck yeah, it's because god damn it, yeah, I have tough, so it's okay, it's gonna be a weird calculation. All right, there we go.
All right then. So, you son of a bitch.
Okay.
Taffy, give me permission to loop shit. I can't loop it.
What?
You
Oh,
should
that
be
is
able
so fucking.
Don't worry, I got it.
See, if I went full fighter, I could attack 3 times now, but I'm not because I'm stupid.
Yeah, just put your server management permissions on. When it realizes you're admin, it should wind his
go, alright.
fucking neck in.
That's whatever. That sounds like too much effort for the moment. Don't worry about it. So, and as each of you
Literally
guys
2
kind of like
clicks.
too much effort. As each of you guys get moved into the building, you see a large table in the center of it with a bunch of maps and blueprints and various other things. You see a lot of digitized screens around the area, and inexplicably, your artificer friend suddenly has a small bag of chips that they are munching on. All right. So, here's the plan, okay?
Can I have one?
Sure. Offers.
Yeah, she takes
All right.
it.
All right, you get it. You get some barbecue chips.
Yummy.
All right. She goes back to snacking in the middle of preparation, just like, all right. So it's like this, okay? There is this one pig bastard, and she points, and on the wall you see a literal pig man with this smarmy, cocky grin on his face.
Whoa. This isn't how you do do the heist planning stage. What you're supposed to do is you start whispering, the music rises, and then we cut straight to the heist.
She's just telling you what the heist is.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to tell us. We're supposed to whisper.
Let me run this session, you little bastard.
Yeah, it's just like...
Trust me, I'll get you
ruining
your
my
heist movie
immersion.
tropes. So yeah, she points to the wall, and you see this pig man with this smarmy, cocky grin on his face, like a tweed jacket on, looking like the brain gremlin from Gremlins 2. Just like, yeah.
Oh.
Sword, axe, or crossbow?
Crossbow.
And she's just like, that pig fucker right there. He has pissed me off for the last time.
Sorry. You called him previously a pig, and so he's a pig fucker. So that's just regular procreation, no?
Xander, you're thinking too literally again.
I tend to do that. My bad.
Well, if you're quite done, crunch, 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 crunch. So, here's the thing. I gave this man an artifact of some power, and I want you guys to re-steal it for me. Because I don't want him to have a thing. Now, the artifact in question, and she will point to a different picture that is of this beautiful hand cannon that has this pearl grip to it, 6 chambers, and it's a very beautiful looking gun that has all these intricate arcane carvings on them, with a few bit of filigree here and there. It is beautiful looking. Also looks very big too. Like you might need to two-hand this bitch. And she's like, this is what I referred to as the hand cannon. And she'll put quotation marks.
That looks like something Kozak would use.
Well, he doesn't get to use it. In fact, if all of you were to steal this for me, I would be willing to give you guys a premium in either monetary or magical item rewards.
How do I...
Proposal, how about just disregarding the left of my payment from the item that I have commissioned previously? Would that work?
Okay. Could be using that.
Oh, you want me to disregard the payment on that item? I'll do more than that.
Oh, okay.
No. I'll do more than that.
Good.
How does 1 million gold pieces sound?
Per person?
Of course.
I mean,
Does that sound good to all of you?
I'm sorry, I'm still confused. Is it all together, or is it 1 million per person?
Oh, altogether.
well, with that much gold, you can't reincarnate all the people tapping gold. Or tapping
Okay.
green
That's
bar.
clearly retarded. I'm gonna have to make this manually. Yay.
But still, does an offer of 1 million gold sound tempting to all of you?
Sounds like a completely ridiculous sum of money. How would you even accomplish getting that?
Well, very easily, I might say, because this bastard right here happens to have a safe full of at least, I want to say, 500,000 gold himself, and I will foot the bill for the rest of it.
Xander just leans into Kozak. She's a front for a black market magic item shop.
Yeah, but 1 million gold.
She makes
Have you even seen 1 million gold before?
She makes quite the incredible stuff. I think a black market does pay very well.
You sure she isn't just, you know?
I literally just
like
received a helmet that is able to control minds.
Yeah, right,
It's a really cool set of armor.
I will notice it's quite hard to see 1 million gold because most of the gold hides the other gold.
So why is it exactly are we robbing this person? Because I'm trying to go on the straight and narrow path, and that doesn't seem too nice.
Because he's a bad man.
Oh,
Well-
he's a very bad man. He's a total asshole.
Yeah, but two wrongs don't make a right. So where did he get this
we need
money
at least
from?
One war crime. We need at least one war crime. You can't just be an asshole.
Bash, it is very simple, Bash. This person has money, the world has starvation. This person's money could solve the world's starvation, but he actively denies to do so. Therefore, he's a bad person.
Here. You know what? That's fair enough. I will give you guys a bit more background and information on this little fucker right here. This bastard is the left hand of a king of a faraway kingdom known as Astal. Now, the kingdom itself is just really practically a city, the largest city the biggest city that you have ever been in.
Check
city
the roll
I've
to see
been
if
pretty
she's
that it
heard
would
of this
take.
king,
Oh, sure, by all means, roll history.
being that she has traveled a while. 'Cause
By all
pirate
means.
bullshittery.
Yeah,
I
sure. Go
mean,
ahead.
is it the biggest one on this plane, or is it the biggest one in general? Because I've seen some.
So would
Big
that be like
cities.
what, history or what?
It would be history, is what I said.
Do I get advantage?
Probably not
of
because you're a pirate.
bullshit?
Yeah, I wouldn't say because of pirate bullshit, because this is like a land-based city. 18 though. You've heard of Astalt? Astalt is the biggest city in any continent. Like this city would take you a full month to cross from point A to point B
Fair enough.
if you want to go from one end to the other. It is built around a large mountain. And it is just, it's fucking huge.
Definitely the music, but is being stupid.
Now,
Apparently, I can't loop it with my mod permissions on.
like I said, don't worry about it.
But
I'm looping it manually. Don't worry about it. Now, because this man right here, you see, I delivered this artifact to him myself, and he pissed me off. And I also found out a little thing. He was a slave owner.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
Well, slavery is important, is it not?
Slavery is important. The building of infrastructure.
I'm not so sure that is entirely necessary. Alright. I'm just speaking in a little voice, mate. Well, what do you reckon? Also, I want to know if there's any deception in this. Is yes, she believes he's a bad person and all that, but is this stuff she's just putting together that she's making up off the top, but off the top of her head? Not you making off the top of your head, because obviously you are, but is she?
Roll me a insight check.
Oh, wrong button.
Initiative, insight, it's all the same.
Yeah, fucking 10. Jesus, 200
Yeah,
dice.
You can tell that she's being truthful as far as she believes it. In fact, with that 10, you can see that she really hates this person.
Yeah, I gathered that much.
There's a vindictive streak to this one. And she kind of extrapolates a bit further. No. You see, slavery is bad in and of itself. What this fucker right here did is he genetically created a new species to act as a slave species to his. And then, whenever he started working for someone else that didn't accept that shit, he cut ties with them entirely and just said, "Here, you get to be over there now, and you get to just do whatever you want." He didn't set them up with anything. He didn't prepare them in any way. He just said, "Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with you anymore. You're free now." And that is a very, very bad deal.
Alright, so I'm going to be asking my conscience, my Jiminy Cricket. I'm at a loss. What do you reckon? We rob this prick.
Stealing is bad. But on the
it's
other
beneficial,
hand,
too.
this man did create people with sentience to own a slave. That seems arguably worse.
Alright, so potentially completely undermine his entire thing. Well, just to be on the safe side, what if we just make it so he cannot continue doing all the wrong shit he's doing as well? And I'll probably do something nice for the community with my cut. How about that?
You know what? If you donate your money to charity...
Well, not all of it. I need to get by. I'm still a adventurer.
I was going to say not all of it, just to stip in a small loan of $1 million. No, sorry, you're getting $1 million. I'm dumb. How about a small
there's
loan
no
of
argument for me there.
10,000?
We could just donate all of his money to his own city.
Yeah,
Potentially.
I can easily work with that. I was thinking a bit more than that myself, actually. So yeah, all right, yeah, sign me up.
Okay. Good. Awesome. Great. Brilliant. Still, his complex is on the outside of the city, thankfully. Otherwise, you would have quite a trek through there to get to it. But still, his complex, as I'm going to describe to you, and she slaps up a blueprint of a very complicated-looking building. This complex is technologically more advanced than you might expect. The safe room in which he keeps this hand cannon as well as golden funds is inside a pressure trap room that has
I thought it was head cannon. His head cannon, like literally head cannon, but head. I thought it was a play on. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Still, this is the safe room. This safe room is pressure locked, meaning that opening it up will cause a bit of air to hiss out of it. It has lasers. It has a decibel sensor of if you say anything above a whisper or anything above 8 decibels will cause the alarms to trigger. It has state-of-the-art technologically advanced robot guards alongside a few other accoutrements that are going to be detailed in a dossier that I will give to each of you. What you're going to need is a hacker, a disguise expert, a stealth expert. You need someone to help disable the security systems in general from the inside as well as the outside. And I believe you're also gonna need someone to distract the pig man himself.
I'm sorry, I thought we finished playing Cyberpunk.
I would like each of you to roll me a history check.
Okay. Ugh.
Sorry.
Well. That's even a good stat for me.
6.
Oh my god.
You don't get to share your lore.
Alright then.
I can burn a fortune of the many to get a 15.
If you want to, you can.
Sure, fuck it.
Alright. Hozak.
Yeah.
You think to yourself, and it's like, wait a minute. I know a guy. Or sorry. You think to yourself, Master Hacker. I think I know a guy. And all of a sudden, the entire world shifts and jump cuts, and you guys are suddenly outside of a laundromat. Here to meet your contact.
For some reason, Kozak has, like, shades on.
Yeah, exactly. He has shades. You guys are all wearing, like, business suits.
Yeah.
I'm very concerned about the fully mechanical laundromats that this place has in a fantasy set.
It's not really a laundromat. It's like a Harry Potter laundromat where it's just like it just goes through like a system process with just like floating shit.
But as you guys walk in, you encounter a gnome behind a little desk, just kind of like yelling at this human customer. Hey, just because you didn't specify that it was permanent press and not, heavy duty wash, but I mean, in reality, it was heavy duty wash because those stains right there, buddy boy. Don't blame me when the shit shrinks in the wash. Oh yeah, well, I mean, like, of course it would shrink and you wouldn't notice because you're tiny. And get the fuck out of my shop right now, you little rat bastard, or I'll throw you out myself. Oh,
Trevor's just gonna watch this and be like, if anything, this tiny it's his brain. Referring to the human.
And around that point in time, he kind of like peeks around this guy and says, Kozak, you son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch.
Who brought you here? When did the cat drag you in?
Like,
I don't know
literally,
that
it was a cat.
sorry face of yours. Look, I need some Kozak sort of like walks up like I'm gonna need some permanent press, if you know what I'm saying.
Ah, I see you. You want the spin cycle added to it, or are you looking for something with a bit more detail work added to it? He winks.
I need some detail work.
Oh, I got you covered there, boy. What's the job? And Kozak, as you lean over the table and you kind of like lean down and start whispering stuff to him, it's around this point in time that Bash, you hear a little voice in your head. A disguise expert, right? I think I know a person. And another jump cut. This time, you're watching a stage performance, and you see a woman stroll out onto the stage. A high elven woman, long flowing pink hair, beautiful blue dress with like stars all around, kind of like sprinkling on top of it, and you hear her begin to sing "Memory, all alone in the moonlight." And
Some weird friends.
and as she sings, the audience cries. If you guys would like to, you may make a wisdom saving throw to choose if you cry or not. Little tear crawling down some people's eyes, maybe not. Who knows? Tepin, you may cry if you wish. Druid,
No.
you may cry if you wish.
She's just confused.
Xander, unbittingly a single tear.
Oh, wow.
Xander doesn't cry because Xander doesn't understand.
Fair enough. So yeah. And then like as you guys are like leaning against the wall, a little like everything kind of like zooms in, and you see like a pink title card appear with the name Mystique. And Bash, you hear in the back of your head, Mystique is the foremost aficionado in disguise expertry and masking herself with non-magical means. In fact, it is unknown whether Mystique is actually a man, a woman, or something in between. It's not even known what her race is, even to yours truly, which is a feat.
Well, totally not a changeling if she can change like that. What a mystery race.
She's not.
Just remember, we
But,
got in-game suggestions and all kind of fuckery as well. Just as an FYI with the channel points.
Oh, what?
Yes.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yes, talking to the audience.
Yeah.
And around this point in time, there's kind of like a small little jump cut forward to the five of you kind of like waiting out back for this woman to show up as this kind of like bald human steps outside, looks left and right, and just kind of like quirks an eyebrow at you guys. Hey, I'm here to see a Bash.
Richard!
Alright, how are you doing? Sorry, I was potching with so many different things. Who said hello to Bash?
This bald human man, as you guys were waiting outside for Mystique to appear.
Oh, how you doing there, Steve?
It's Mystique, but alright. Yeah, I'm here to. I heard you guys needed a disguise expert.
Aye, yeah. We're doing some sort of high shit, some absolute. Excuse me. That's the Dwarven Ale.
Told you not to have that last ale.
Oh, okay, well.
I stashed it. Alright. I liked it quite a bit, so I had a bit in the flask. Probably should have got something stronger. You can carry more of the stuff then. But anyway, yeah, so basically we have this absolute bastard that has been creating this sort of sentient slave race and has been exploiting and the capitalist structure in the place. Lots of business that I don't quite understand. But the point is he's an absolute bastard and he has a shit ton of money. And we're going to rob him.
You had me at money, and he just kind of like gives you a snap finger gun. As
you son of a
Did he say
bitch, I'm
money?
in.
yeah, you son of a bitch, I'm in. As the
Classic.
screen, as in the background. Let's see. Tepin. Oh, sorry, Xander. Xander, you actually have a thought, huh? Stealth expert. I think I know a guy. And then, there's another jump cut. There's another jump cut, and you guys are standing outside of a mansion at night. And you see that the mansion is completely, it's nighttime. There's no one there. And then you see the lights flick on, and you hear a brrrr, brrrr, beep, beep, beep. Security breach. And
I just look at where I know the camera is and wave, smiling.
I mean, like you guys are nowhere near security at all. And I see various lights just kind of like, flick on in the house, and guard dogs just going. Burr, 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 burr. You hear a small click of a watch behind you, and you hear 5 minutes and 25 seconds for them to notice what I did.
Nice.
You guys turn around and see this shadowed figure step out, and you see a Fearbolg. And yeah, a Fearbolg, a very big Fearbolg boy. And looking up at him, a little purple title card appears, and you see Shadow.
Shadow.
As his name. Yes. Speaking of which,
Alright.
the gnome had a green title card with the word brain written on the front.
Rain.
Yeah. And Shadow just kind of like looks at each of you. I hear you're looking for a stealth expert. Is that right, Xander?
Yeah, something like that. Black back in the old days.
Who are we robbing?
The king.
There is this guy who has towards intensive, I could say a lot of money and some artifacts as well.
Well, you son of a bitch, I'm in.
That's what I thought.
And with that, Tepin, you with all these other people kind of like joining your party, you actually think, wait a minute, Bruiser, big Bruiser guy? I know just the man for the job. There's a jump cut, and you guys are walking up to a tavern, and you hear from inside, "Oi, you right kid right there! Come here, you son of a bitch!" And you see a big Goliath just go smashing through a window and just rolling on the ground outside the tavern, just like,
You get to fight again, you big buffoon.
No, that's not the man.
Oh.
Your man is still inside, and you hear a, "I'm gonna rip this place apart and break down all the new tables," and you hear just smash, smash, smash,
I got
smash.
this one,
Go to
guys.
Watch, please.
I got this. She's gonna go and be like, okay, who are you this time?
You step into the tavern, and you see a halfling on a table with two humans in either of his hands, just lifting them up like, "I am unstoppable!" And at that
Down.
at that point in time, he just kind of like turns and goes, "Oh, Tepin!" Drops them, and with a big grin on his face, a little red title card appears and just like zooms in on his face, and you see the word "Muscle Man, Half Savage" written on the bottom.
Macho Man Range Savage, you got it.
That's
Who
fucking
pissed you off this
amazing.
time?
Oh, I'm so glad I suggested he become GM.
as he drops these two humans, just like, "Tepin, it's been forever. What do you do now?" He just hops down, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. You and your tiny little axolotl arm and his muscly, meaty halfling arm just clap together.
Yep.
You son of a bitch! If you hear that means there's a job to do, right? And you need muscle man, halfling salmon to do something for you.
Yep.
You're right! You don't even tell me the details. If you're in it, I'm in it too.
Well,
And,
so you know, how does some corrupt bacon sound?
Corrupted bacon? You had me at bacon! I don't even know what corrupted means! And just like, big bear hug, and he snaps your spine almost in half.
Hey, hey, put me down, you pint-sized galoot!
You weren't using that spine.
And the last person, Druid.
Please don't tell me we have to go see Mum and Dad.
Oh, you know exactly who you have to go to. You know exactly who you have to go and see. The biggest distraction expert in all the land.
Your ex-wife.
Oh, that's the other character.
Yeah, we have to do it. She's a Karen.
Yes, but that's the other character. It's not Druid's ex-wife. That's the Weasel Lord's ex-wife.
Yeah.
But Druid can know the Wizard Lord's ex-wife.
She's just gonna climb up.
Maybe Druid is why they are an ex-wife.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Fuck it. You really don't like getting her involved, but at the same time, if her husband's anything to go off of, she can break people. And with that in mind, there's another jump cut, and you are outside of a very well-to-do log cabin. And you can see that this cabin is very beautiful. It has like this otherworldly aspect to it.
Yep.
And
I'm going to walk up to the door, reach into my pocket, pull out the letter, put it in the postbox, and run.
And as you try to run, she's there behind your party, just like, oh,
fuck.
Druid, and you guys turn and see this very beautiful tabaxi woman just there. And the thing is, she looks vaguely weasel-like in features here and there. She looks like a much longer, noodlier person. And she has this big, this small, smirking smile, just like, Druid, my love, my affection, my dear little husband. And
we never got married.
Oh, pish posh, pish posh. You accepted the contract, so of course you're married. Plus, you got me out from under the thumb of my awful, terrible husband, the Weasel Lord.
He's not that bad.
Oh, trust me, dear, you haven't met him.
I have too. He's my patron.
Oh,
And she
my
just
sympathies
holds up
for you.
an even larger. You guys would notice that her bag that she carries around is even bigger now.
Oh, he gave you his hand-me-down long johns.
No.
It is of no matter of no consequence. Druid, baby. And she kind of just like pitter-patter. She kind of just like saunters on over and just glomps on him with a big hug, just like, oh, Druid. I knew you would come to our home eventually. I should know. I can tell the future to a certain degree. Especially when it comes to the big hunks in my life.
I see why the Weasel Lord left her.
Now tell me, why have you come here? Have you come here to finally consummate our marriage?
Well, I'm here for whisper, 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 whisper.
Okay. And she's like, and I'd imagine you tell her it's to get back to the Weasel Lord too, right?
Yes, I somehow say that he's got shares in this terrible country's slave labor markets.
He's got shares.
And she's like, ooh, wonderful. I would love to take him out. And around this point in time, there's another jump cut as hold on.
He didn't say the line.
I did yours.
No, she didn't say the line.
Oh, you know what? You son of a bitch. I'm in.
There you go.
And around this point in time, there's another jump cut, and it's all 10 of you walking down a street, sunglasses on, black suits.
Wait, I'm missing one.
ties,
Wait, I'm
white
missing one.
shirts. And there's like a camera pan just left to right. You see Tepin, Druid, Bash, Xander, Kozak. Then it slides down to the little gnome Brain, back up to Big Fearbolg Shadow, down again to the Weasel Lord's wife, Karen. Whom needed no introductory title card, mind you. She's infamous enough. Then again to Mystique, looking like a certain movie director, one might think.
AKA
And then
Steve?
again, Quentin Tarantino. That's what he looks like.
Oh
For
no,
no
I got
reason,
a
I
bald
assure
man.
you.
I got the guy from today I found out.
Yeah, Vsauce, Michael here, and then again it
Oh,
moves over and
different
moves back
block.
down to the, and then it moves back down to the, to the halfling, macho man, half savage,
Oh yeah.
just kind of,
Send
and
it to
this
Tap,
guy,
put him in.
I'm doing it.
and this guy's walking on his arms, just kind of like his little legs, just kind of like kicking around, just like, ho ho. As you guys are doing this slow walk down the street, it kind of is a little bit weird how you guys are just walking in slow motion. You don't really know why it's happening or how it's happening or why you even need to walk down this street specifically in this V line of people. But at the
Where
same
the
time,
shapes came from.
it just looks kind of cool.
Well, we wouldn't know we are in it, but like whoever's watching, it's cool for them.
I know, right?
Where are we going and what's happening?
I don't know, but that building's pyramid shaped. And there's a weird iron tower there.
Is that an eye I see before me on the pyramid? Everyone knows the
Caesar.
Illuminati exists, says Karen. At any rate.
It's easy. How many times am I going to save that?
Out of curiosity, why don't you guys describe to me how this plan is kicked off? You guys arrive when? Pepin, go first. When's your
well-
infiltration point?
Okay, so I would assume that first off, we need to figure out the security's route, so then we have the best way to get past them, which would be probably Karen's job of distracting them. And then she would say that she's here for an audience with the king.
All right then.
Potential courtship.
All right then. The entire scene opens up with the mansion during a gala, a ball, in which the king will be in attendance, along with the pig bastard, because it is his mansion of all things. Give me just a second to grab a bit of music.
We don't have the that NPC in the left-hand corner, right? Anymore?
Left hand, like bottom left. That's the Fearbolg. Unless you want like middle guy to be Fearbolg.
I am literally pinging it.
Oh, that. Oh yeah, no, I got her.
Okay.
So yeah. Shit. Bash.
What?
Hold on. Do 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 do.
Holding on intensifies.
Okay. Are you? Sorry, my music was fucked with.
Not on a loop.
No. It's I just said YouTube videos are no longer supported. And I'm like, you motherfucker. But don't worry. I'm a master of this bot now.
So the fact it doesn't listen to some instructions despite the fact you have admin permissions.
Yeah, same for me. Yep.
Don't worry about it. I'm the master of this bot, I say, trying to get the third link to work.
This is how the AI takeover starts. Bots don't replying to admins.
Oh.
Yeah, fastest way to get the
Trust
bot
me.
kicked. Oh, it didn't seem to be in as many servers at the moment. Yeah, why have you like said, oh no, you don't have permission to do the admin? Oh, let me give you a little bit of an education in my permission level. Fuck off.
Fine then. I guess I'm just going to do a different plan. A different song, sure. Ah. Yeah. I'm getting there, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Improv, everyone.
Shad sounds like he's about to murder something. Yep. Yeah, I'm calm. I'm totally calm. I'm not gonna absolutely ban this bot. One bot left the server because he wasn't even listening to me. He was like, "Oh no, you can't be doing that. Oh no, you can't be doing it. It was steps." I'm like, "Right, fuck off."
Fine. I got one. Dope.
No, I was just about to play the Jeopardy weight sound.
It's fine. We got music. Let's just
No
move
time.
past it.
So, and as you guys kind of like, the camera pans to Karen as she just walking up to the front gate, and you see a couple of the guards are just kind of like a couple of the robot guards just like hold up a sign just like error is not on list, and she's like, oh, I'm not on the list.
I cast suggestion.
They're
She is
robots.
We are on the list. Yes, I got suggestion anyway. It's from an item. Did we
They're
have a long rest?
Oh, you could just like let Karen do her job. On
Yeah.
constructs. Oh yeah, suggestion might not work on constructs.
Yep,
Uh,
that's why I said it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Did we have a long rest since
Yes,
the
yes,
last
you
fight?
you guys have
leveled up,
long
but
rested,
she's
don't
doing-
worry about it.
Good.
You've leveled up, you've long rested, don't worry about all that.
I have to
Um,
believe there were long rests in the montage.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
There was
In the-
also
in
it was
the
also some
various
like
types-
training in the snow, moving logs and some shit as well. I don't know what the fuck that was about.
Alright then. So, and as Karen kind of like sits there in front of these guards and goes, I'm what? And you hear this shrill cry, and you can see multiple guards just kind of like their eyes going from blue, just flicking red as they kind of like look towards her, and she kind of just like
Manager.
swells. She swells and she's like, I am on the list. I demand to speak to your manager. And you see the robot's head just kind of like and just explode.
Correct response.
Cool we
As-
were before the might of the Karen.
as all the guards just kind of like go, oh shit, like even the robots are just like, oh shit, this is fucked. And you see one just kind of like tamper off into the party. Distraction made. Druid, next part of the plan.
I walk in carrying a bonsai tree.
Okay. While Karen distracts the guards, you are inside the building with a bonsai tree. You have your suit. You have a tree. It is a very beautiful party. It is aesthetically pleasing. There are suits and ties.
I'm gonna be like some kind of like handyman or something, and I'm just carrying like this bonsai tree. It's like, oh yeah, just need to get this needed delivered to like a back office or something.
Okay then. So you're wearing a busboy's outfit that you acquired earlier in the day, and you're kind of just like walking around with this bonsai tree, and a couple people are just like, "That's a weird looking tree you got there, buddy, but we're okay." As you're just kind of like, perusing through the place, kind of go into a backroom area. Go ahead and roll me a general survival check.
The wilderness of the party.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. With a 28, you easily navigate the forest of people, and you find your way into a back room. Are you looking for an office in particular?
Obviously, as part of the plan, I know exactly which room I'm heading to as I enter it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You go to his office and you enter the room. Bash, next part of the plan.
Well, I've got to get myself inside the vent. I'm the only one small enough to do it.
All right then.
I'm small enough too, you know.
Ah,
but
you're needed for the other part of the plan.
Ah.
That is yet to be revealed. So I'm
Yes.
gonna get myself up there. I'm wearing my janitor's outfit, and I've got my sweeping brush. And then I sort of mosey my way into the corner, just cleaning here, putting cleaning tape up so nobody someone's distracted. Got rid of that, and there's that little vent opening what I'm after. I put the brush down, I have a little look around with sneaky eyes, and then I use my wonderful agile martial arts level 11 monk body to do a nice backflip and some fancy contortionism as I slip into the vent and make my way over to the next phase.
All right, and as you backflip up along the walls and into the vent, you hear a and a number 8 flashes in your head. If you'd like to roll acrobatics, you may certainly do so, and I will see if there's a higher score involved.
Acrobatics, that'll be a 12. All right.
It's okay. You get an 8 because it's like ooh, impressive. Xander, next part of the plan.
Okay, amongst all the distraction and everyone looking at everyone else, Xander and Shadow does their Sailor Moon transformation. But instead of transforming, they both cast greater invisibility on themselves, and then cross-armed just walk through the people towards where they need to be.
With a very deadpan fusion. You both go invisible.
Yeah.
As you touch fingers together, just toop,
Sure.
invisible.
Sure, yeah.
And the two of you just walk into the room. What is Shadow supposed to do in this situation? What was his part of the plan?
Well, it's a redundancy for safety reasons. Like, if there's anything that would detect greater invisibility, or if there's any complication in the matter, then one of us reveals themselves, that is Shadow, and hurries off. And while everyone thinks he's the only one there, and they chase him, I just walk past.
All right then. The two of you walk down a different hallway towards where the vault. Your designation is to try and get a little device plugged into the security station there. And as Shadow just kind of like walks out just into the hallway, telling you to stay behind, just walks out in the middle of the hallway, you hear the robot guards go, intruder alert, intruder alert, as you see Shadow just kind of like pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, run past you, and kind of as these two guards just kind of like give chase around the corner.
Yeah, message security protocol number 2 engage.
Yep. And you kind of just like easily slip around the corner and just kind of like, walk up to the security station, pull out your little flash drive, and just jam it into this large tower you were told to stick the thing into. And around that point in time, Kozak, what is the part of the plan that you're going to describe?
Kozak is standing. No, he is walking through the halls with a briefcase and a notepad. Because if you have a notepad, you obviously look like you're busy. So he has that out. And in the suitcase is Macho Man himself. It's big enough for him to fit inside of it.
Of course.
And he basically looks like he's on a call with someone. Like he's going through the notes, and he is walking towards the safe room, just in the general direction of the safe room.
All right, then. As you're walking in the general direction of the safe room, you see Shadow being pursued by two Robotronic guards. They're just like intruder, pitter patter. Stop, with like these pneumatic pistons sounding. What are you doing?
As they run past Kozak, he'll try to just like sneakily put a foot out, like boop, trip him.
All right then. You put a foot out, and one of the guards just roll me a athletics check.
Oh, you got it. That's my stat, baby.
We'll see how effective this trip is.
33.
Oh, boy! You trip the one guard, and they kind of tumble head over heels and slam into the other guards. They both just kind of like collapse into a scrap heap from just like the sheer momentum one of them was carrying as they just like, football ran to the other one and just smashed into the wall and just parts everywhere.
Just keep walking. Kozak keeps talking to himself like he's on a business call.
All right, then you keep on walking, and Shadow, you don't see him anymore. Just already gone.
Perfect.
Next up, Tepin, what's your part in the plan? What is Tepin doing for this plan?
I guess I would try and find a way to disable the robots.
Okay then. All right then. You have to get a small little relay at the very top of the mansion. There's this radio dish relay that you need to plug another USB drive into to have Brain be able to hack the building itself and turn off all security systems.
Time to sneak up the building.
All right then, go ahead and roll me a stealth check. You also gain the benefits of Pass Without Trace. Not that you need it. 31.
31.
All right then. So with a 31, you very easily sneak past the very distracted guards. As you see, Karen is now surrounded by whatever robot security forces will be working on there. You see even that pigman kind of like coming out, just like, there's always one of these bastards attending every fucking meeting. Just clearly irritated by this woman who's like siren screeches of "Manager, I require it," and is just exploding nearby robot heads.
He does that way too well.
You
got some expertise over there.
Like one of them tries to put a hand on her. She's like, "You can't touch me!" And just like the entire robot just freeze frames. It's there 1 second. There's a jump cut. It is gone the next. Just exploded into parts everywhere else, and all the robots just take at least 10-foot step backwards. Just clearly having a bit more self-preservation than you might imagine. But roll me an acrobatics check, Tevin.
Okay.
Or an athletics, your choice. To
Whichever is
climb. Yeah, whichever you want. 24? Alright then. Easily, very easily, you climb up the building, just step. Kind of like leaping from one banister to another banister, just kind of like up along the edge until you get to the very top. And at that very top, you see this radio dish, and you see a little small compartment on the side of it, which you just kind of like, whip out a dagger or your sword and just kind of like stick it in there and just pop it open. And with that, you pull up your little USB drive and
I will put the USB BS in there.
All right then.
Just
All right then. In it goes. Druid. What did you find in the office? Or you can pick another compatriot that has not been used yet and use them.
No, it's time. I put the bonsai tree down in the middle of the room.
Uh-huh.
Then I cast plant growth on it to make it a full-size tree.
Okay.
Yeah, I see where he's going with this.
All right.
One hell of a distraction.
What are you wanting this tree to do?
This is part of my extraction plan. Once we're ready to leave, this is the exit point.
All right then. You cast plant growth on the little bonsai tree, and roll me a spell ability check for a second.
So spells, that'll just be straight wisdom?
Yep, straight wisdom. All right then. This is plant growth.
You're always gonna think like 2 or 3 points lower than what a typical DC is gonna be.
Yeah.
Actually, level 11 is like 4. Well, less.
You're also a druid, so I'll say you had advantage, so it's 21. You take the plant growth spell and you coalesce and seal it inside the bonsai tree. Set to trigger at a certain moment in time. Your escape route is prep. Because this room just so happens to be directly above the vault. Bash, what are you doing in the vents, or what is another member of your coterie doing?
Well, I've got to my destination right now. I'm looking down in the server room. I need to make my way down. Nice, sneaky like.
All right, then.
Get behind the stealth. Yep. Stealth. 16.
Stealth of 6. All right, stealth of 26, because you're also under the effects of Pass Without Trace. As you kind of like reach in and just you kind of like grab the vent.
I need to.
And with your strength, you just kind of like pop, just very quietly pop it out of place, move it, and you just thunk into the middle of the server room.
No. It's got to be behind the servers. There is still going to be security going to be back and forth, because this is all the cameras feed to. I need to be behind. Mm-hmm. What I need to do is connect my me laptop up to the.
Yes.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Yes. You pull out a laptop out of nowhere, out of this backpack you have. It's just like laptop. You crack it open and you plug it into the server and begin to tap away. At around this point in time, as you begin tapping away, you see a little icon appear on your screen that looks like the gnome's head with this Cheshire cat grin photoshopped onto his face, just like it's like ha, the brain is in.
I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be 3 taps on the headset, because obviously I can't speak because I'm currently hidden with potential feats. Just I can see just that from underneath just between the big tower blocks that is the mainframe. But it's 3 taps in there, which basically means I'm in.
All right, and then we cut to the brain sitting in a room at home base with 5 different computer monitors, at least 3 different keyboards that he is just like just tapping away at in this very unrealistic look at hack, in this very unrealistic look appearance of hacking.
No, it's totally realistic. Haven't you seen movies?
He's installing drivers and extensions for a Linux.
Yeah. And
open Windows Chrome.
and as your
update Adobe.
and as your laptop comes online, his final screen just comes on. He's just like, "This is the brain. I'm in." And with a few quick taps on his keyboard, all of the lights, all of the little red eyes around Karen flick blue, and the cameras in the room, Bash, you can actually kind of like peek around the corner and see one camera looking away from you, just kind of like cycle between red and green, and then back to red again.
Aim would be to put the cameras on a loop.
Yep, that's what he's doing. As all the cameras get put on a loop, except for the ones that are in obvious locations where it would be.
I mean, I can still see the feeds there, so I can feed information to the squad using a little preset sort of taps on there. Your little blips as I push the comm
And
button.
Xander, from in your area, you hear a mnemonic as the door to the vault just opens for you. Just open. Leaving the vault area completely disarmed and ripe for the taking. Xander, as you stand there, Kozak, you round the corner, and you're both looking at the vault with little macho man half savage in your suitcase. What are the three of you going? What is the part of the plan that you three are trying to accomplish here?
So, I get out a platform large enough for all 3 of us to stand on, in case there are some pressure sensors, and then I cast my new 5th level spell, telekinesis, on that to levitate all of us in.
Alright then. Because you know that the pressure plates on the floor are on a separate server loop, just in case anyone hacks the system, the 3 of you hop onto this little onto this little plate that just kind of like lifts up off the air with your telekinetic magic, and you just kind of like float it over to where the vault is. The vault itself is, I want to say, it's a 5x5 steel box that is just in the middle of the room with a large crank steel on the front of it. What are the 3 of you going? What is the next part of the plan?
And the next part, I whisper to the others, gather everything and we can contain them in my ring. It's an extra dimensional space.
Yeah, I know that.
Good.
Okay
Just
then.
reiterate.
I was briefed about it. Anyway.
Okay. So
I
you
missed
got
out on the briefing, my bad.
So you guys take out the suitcase and you click it open, and emerging from within is Macho Man Half Savage, who kind of like stands up on his arms, looks between you guys, and just looks to say, "Thought it would have been bigger." And you see him just kind of like put both his arms on either side of it and go, and like with like the neck, like these veins in his neck kind of like bulging outwards, and he just lifts up this massive fucking probably 2-ton safe and says, get the ring ready,
What's the position? Ready for pickup.
And, yeah.
Xander, do you get the ring ready? Dear God, please.
It's ready. As soon as the stuff is on me, I'm putting it in the extra dimensional space immediately.
Oh, okay. So you kind of like pull out your ring, and you click the inner recess of it, and you see this large circular black hole just kind of like open up around your arm like a shield, and this guy goes, "Look at the freaking gun!" and just boom into the center of it. You hear it kind of like go wee and just smash on the bottom. It doesn't actually break open or anything like that because it's tough as shit safe.
Be careful!
But
You dropped it on my sofa.
Ugh. Ugh. That was heavier than I thought it would be, boys. And with a click, your ring closes back up.
I hope you know a good carpenter, because that sofa like needs to be fixed.
Hey, I'm here because Teppan wanted me here.
Okay,
Sorry,
I hope
hey, I'm
Teppan
here
knows
because
a good carpenter.
Yeah, she probably does. And around that point in time, Druid, you get the signal. You walk very casual. What do you do? What do you do when you get the signal?
We let the spell go off.
All right, then. Are you gonna let it go off with you in the room, or are you gonna like kind of like walk out the room and just like rejoin the party before letting it go off, or?
No, I'm staying by the tree because, like I said, the tree is part of my exit plan.
Right, fair enough. So, with that, you kind of just like let the magic go that you were holding on to, and the tree rapidly grows up, and it smashes the roof out, and the roots kind of like dig into the ground, just like, and just like curl downwards into the room, into the safe room, where Kozak and Xander are, as kind of like it breaks open the roof itself. And you guys look up and you see these branches just winding downwards before the thick branches themselves kind of like recoalesce and then open up into a tunnel that leads directly up the center of the tree and into daylight, or into night, or into the night sky.
The branches are quite high on the roof, but of course I just leave the plate that we are all standing on, and it's easily accessible.
All right, then. In fact, the plate fits exactly flush with the inside of this tree. Just
oh, nice. Walking is overrated, anyways.
Yeah, true.
And you stop around at the midway point as Druid. There is a door in front of you in this tree. You kind of just like open it up and just like, hey guys, and you just walk in, step in on the little floating platform, and just up and out.
You might want to just check what my 6th level spell is.
Tree stride.
It's time to go, boys.
Yeah.
What is your 6th level spell?
Extraction team already out.
Transport
via plane.
Yeah.
Hell yes. All right, then.
Just one more thing. I leave a graffiti saying that it was all done by Gary.
All right then. You're like, hold on, you guys. You lower it back down, just spray paint. Jerry was here.
Yeah.
And then
just with a set.
As Druid makes his escape, and you guys just kind of like float up out of the tree onto the top, and Teppan, you see the rest of your friends floating in front of this, like outside of this large tree. You just like slide down the roof, like and just hop, land on it, and as your little discus floats away into the night, away from everyone else.
And the whole building explodes.
Oh god. Karen just gives a harumph and says, I didn't even want to be here. And with a flick of her hair, every robot in a 5-foot radius around, like every robot in a 15-foot radius around her just explodes from sheer frustration and anger at the situation. As the pigman just like bleeds from his nose, just like, why does it hurt so much? As
the floating text on the sky, directed by Michael Bay.
As each of you guys makes your escape through your various escape routes. Bash, what's your escape route?
Well, I'm gonna crawl myself back up that vent. I'm gonna try and make my way out. Oh, wait. No. There's a reason why we got that, man. So, are they aware at this point that anything's actually happened? I mean, aside from the distraction of the big ass fucking tree.
I would say yes, they're aware of it by now.
Okay.
Because Karen left, and ergo the distraction she was causing, the magical distraction of enthrallment.
Yeah. I mean, so this point,
that faded
this
away.
point, the changeling is going to be like sort of, the security sort of manager is just going to step in into that room. He said, "The cameras all on the roof. Quick, follow me." They went this way.
All right then. Guards immediately follow the guard captain as they are led to another room, and as they all kind of just like file into the room, the door is shut and locked behind them as Mystique pulls off a face mask to reveal a pig man face beneath. And now,
Wait, sorry guys, is it
to
just me or
distract the
is
party
stream
goers,
frozen?
stream might need to be refreshed on your end.
No, I
It's
just did.
lagging
It
like a
looks like
motherfucker.
it's... Yeah.
Okay. What's causing me these issues? Now the process is really, CPU is absolutely chugging. Right, okay, Chrome in
Much
task,
awesomeness.
go away. So that should free up some space. I can't believe OBS is using like between 50 and 70% of my CPU.
Jesus.
What if I minimized it? How are we doing now? How's it looking now, Vic?
Waiting for the
I
delay
got
to
like
catch
a
up.
bit of movement. I mean, we were like everyone was jumping around just like back and forth, just like flip flop.
Yeah, it's an i7, like. I mean, really? How does OBS take up that many bloody resources? Actually, in fact, a lot of it should be on the graphics card. Yeah,
Seems to be better.
I just
now
had to
that
minimize
the delay is
OBS.
caught up, yeah.
But like, yeah, it seems to be, it should be using the graphics card, obviously, not the fucking CPU. And I think that's the problem. It's trying to, like, you know, what is it? What's the word?
Hey, it's working now.
Compile? No. What is it? Render. It's trying to fucking... Yeah, it's trying to fucking render the video using the CPU. So I need to have a look in the settings to see how... Like, why... First of all, why isn't that automatically using the graphics card? I got a 1660 and an i7. I should not be having processor problems running OBS, for fuck's sake. I mean, we're not
Well-
talking like state of the art, but it's neither of those things are slouches.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, if that seems to be sorted, then
All right then.
so yeah, I'm gonna go dart in the other direction and get my ass to the tree. We got the loot, yeah. So I'm on the comms. We have the loot,
Yep.
right? Okay. And then yeah,
I'll go secure.
go straight to the massive tree. Predetermined planned, and I'm out.
All right then.
Who else is out?
Step into it, and you're out. Yeah. Everyone else is out. Your disguise expert causes another distraction and then leaves as well.
Sick.
Let's see. Tepin is out. Druid is out. Bash is out. Xander is out. Kozak is out. As you guys kind of like appear in this tree far away or floating along the disc and land at the rendezvous point far away, Druid kind of like cuts off the magical connection to the tree that was there, and basically stops it from transferring people through it. And around that point in time, as you guys arrive, Shadow materializes out of nowhere. Karen, in a fit of laughter and giggling, just seems to manifest out of thin air.
You look like you had fun.
Lastly, oh, I always have fun. My signature line: "Get me your manager." Everyone roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I came back and heard everyone roll a wisdom save.
I'm a board member. I am the manager.
Oh, then you have disadvantage.
Bash was off guard.
It is a side effect. I'm sorry. Let me roll a thing. Each of you guys takes 13 psychic damage.
Me?
Oh, the 21. The 21. It passes. It passes. But oh Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah.
1 and a 2
No
on
one
my
was
die.
expecting this. Triple natural 1. Wow. And she says, "My signature line, get me your manager," and all of you guys just have this hurt rack your brain of cringe as you like bleed a little bit from your nose and take like 13 points of psychic damage.
Well, I'm not bleeding that much, but I'm certainly going to get a headache. And I just take a hand axe, just like, in the yeah, no. I'm going to need you not to do that around us. I can eat things as well, but I'm pretty sure I can throw a lot harder than you.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. But yes, my signature move really gets a crowd going.
Certainly does.
And
I need a drink.
And lastly, as you guys are waiting there, you hear a little and a little as the ground opens up in like a small little circle, and Brain lifts up out of it onto a little pedestal before he steps off, and the ground closes up as if there was nothing there to begin with. And he turns around and says, "Well, boyos, you want to do the honors?" And he presents to you guys a small little square gray device with 5 red buttons.
Smash.
All right, 1 button clicked.
Why not?
Like the other one, yeah?
2 button click.
Click.
3 button click. Tepin, do you
Push.
push the button?
Yep.
All right, 4 button click. 5 button click. And as you guys all click the button, he kind of goes, and you guys all turn around and see a large projection of this Cheshire grinning gnome face pop up that just says, "You've been brained! Brain! As
Air horn blaring.
as you see this flash of blue appear, and all the party guests are teleported outside of the mansion before it just fucking explodes.
It's Mountain Dew green, right?
Mountain Dew
yes,
green, yeah,
it
yeah.
it explodes in this
It's these
fountain
weird,
of
sort of like
mountain-
slightly misshapen triangles as well, like orange, looking
Yes.
dusty.
Yeah, it's just
Oh.
you've been brain, and just boom with like this large mountain green dew explosion, and you see these these giant triangles of orange just scattering off in the distance as
Totally the emoji logo.
as you guys see the pig man just collapse onto his knees, just like, my house. And you hear a click from behind you as a shadow stops recording. The boss wanted a recording of that.
You get to have the documentations, of course.
Yep. And as you guys all leave, crying Pigman and really confused partygoers in the distance, you all return eventually to Phaon's caravan. And as she kind of just like appears for you guys again, she gives you all a thumbs up. Wow, good work, everyone. And good work, everyone. And on the camera. And as Shadow shows her the recording, she's just like, it warms my heart. You all did very, very well. And as per request, place the safe right here. I'll open it up, and I will get you guys your money. Of course.
Do I
Xander,
detect any deception?
If you would like to insight, by all means.
I'm sorry, just a security measure. I first like to see the money before I take the safe out of my ring.
24.
24? No deception.
Okay.
She is overtly happy about how this turned out. She's just like, you know what?
No,
Sure.
I think I'm expecting
You
the
run-
sort of like the twist at the end. Ah, I was gonna screw you all along.
You know what? Fair enough. I guess you guys have earned that much at the very least. She will pull out of a small little bag on her hip a large safe that she's kind of just like lifting up with one hand. You guys can kind of like see that it has like this magical sheen to it, and as she hovers it to the left, that sheen falls off, and the entire thing just pungs onto the ground with like a weight to it. And she kind of just like taps the side of it twice, and like the door just opens up, and you see just glittering gold inside of it, like hundreds of thousands of gold pieces.
Could we
just
be
inside.
platinum, because that is gonna weigh a fucking ton otherwise.
You know what? Platinum, sure. It's just a bunch of platinum pieces.
Seems about right.
Is it the agreed upon money? Because you said hundreds of thousands and we agreed on 1 million.
Well, it'd be 100,000 platinum pieces.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fair.
you see at least 50,000 platinum pieces inside of it, or at least a rough estimation of that. You guys can make like intelligence checks, try and math it out, sure, but you don't have to.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
You said 50,000. That's half of what we agreed.
Yeah, but
on.
we stole the other half. You remember?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. My bad. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Missed that
She
part.
said there's at
Yeah.
least 50,000 in the safe.
Mm.
Still, you guys, I'd imagine, Xander, you pull out the other safe.
Yeah, like video game logic. I just pull it out like a cartoon, stretching and whoop. Just
Right.
that.
And you conk it onto the ground, and she's like, and she leans down and puts an ear to it and just like cracks it open. Inside is the glittering platinum as promised, and the hand cannon, which she very quickly snatches, examines, and she's like, it's still there.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
That must be some artifact level shite you've got there for this kind of coin. Well, mind, and again, you were biased and just wanting to screw your man over. Oh, did you see we blew his place up?
oh, I saw. It was great. In fact, here, a bit of an extra reward on top of that. She kind of like pulls out another 10 platinum pieces and just kind of like gives each of you one of them.
Ah, brilliant. Alright, I gotta find some charities to dump all of this stuff off, because a monk don't need this kind of coin.
All right,
Oh, good one if you're
and
interested.
I know you're gonna be pouring yours into your business, although I don't know how much money you need, because this is more money than anyone's gonna spend in a lifetime.
I'm
uh,
actually talking about the charity, you know, orphans and such.
I'll
each
give
of
you
you guys
orphans.
gets 100,000 gold pieces or 10,000 platinum, as the entire reward is split amongst you and your crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All 10 people. Still, 100,000
don't-
gold. That ain't a
Don't
bad
worry
payout.
about equipment load.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Overcapacity.
Don't worry about it. And if you guys want, you can pick up a rare magic item of your choosing between here and next session. Just DM it to me, and I'll approve it or deprove it, and that's what Phaon makes for you. In addition to the 100,000 gold pieces you already
No,
have.
as Richard, we're supposed to be at level 11.
Yeah.
Actually, this is more level 17 level, so we're probably going to be good for money for the rest of the campaign now.
Yeah,
what
don't
about,
worry too much about
What
it.
about my commission?
Your commission? It's paid for. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but is it ready?
Yeah, it's ready. Shit, what was it?
I'll
Rod the
take
Pet Keeper?
Yeah,
Rod-
paper plus 3.
Plus 3.
+3? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
10 years.
Awesome.
It was ready during the montage. Don't worry about it. Aside from that, as she holds this weapon, I'll give you that 24 insight back. She's more excited about something else related to this weapon than the fact that it's a weapon.
I imagine it's got some very expensive components. Tax demons be coming for that income. Actually, no, we got 5 years exempt. We got a 5-year exemption. They're gonna be fucking livid.
Oh yeah. I will. And as she holds this thing,
And if they go
He
for
says-
Bash, because Bash wasn't in the party then I can write off my tax by going, well, I'm donating to charity, which is an option you can do. If you don't want to give it to the fucking government, you can give it to a charity of your choice.
Oh, talking about that orphanage, I was
In most
talking to you,
countries.
Bash. I'll introduce them. I have an inside connection.
all right, and as you guys kind of like, unless you have anything else you'd like to ask this woman, by all means, go for it. Going once. Twice.
Before you disappear, is there any way we can contact you? Because we've got plenty of coin, and you are clearly capable of banging out some magical items. So maybe at some point, we no doubt we can probably do a deal. I mean, whatever the hell are we going to spend this on after I've done all the charity work and stuff?
Well, I would be very more than willing to give you my card. And she flicks her hand, and there's a little card in the center of it. It's good for one sending spell. These are each good for one sending spell. If you wish to contact me, just send it to me with 25 words or less of what you want, and I will respond in kind.
Beautiful.
And then next time we meet, I'll give you another.
Excellent.
Other than that, with all that, I have a artifact to study and an old friend to meet. She does a little heel spin away from you guys and just kind of like happy stepping, a little hop to her step, just like boop, 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 until she slides into her caravan. The whole thing picks itself back up onto its wheels and just rolls off.
Yep. There you go.
And your crew, they each give you guys a very firm handshake, and with bags of holding full of gold, you guys pop your separate ways and just leave.
Shall try to avoid the handshake part, but otherwise okay.
I like our purse of holding. I like to, a purse of holding, because I like to keep my purse strapped nice and against my sternum underneath all my clothing, particularly if I'm going to carry this amount of coin on me.
With that, the heist episode is done.
Yay!
Ooh.
That was a bunch of fun. I love the way you did that. You did that sort of narrative game where you sort of like say what you're going to do and then you do some sort of role that fits it. And you give us that sort of 5 sort of guys at the bottom as well, which you can throw in to sort of more or less guarantee it as well. It was a nice little... I figured out what you were doing. I don't know if you explained the rules because I was sort of in and out having to do all this sort of potching and stuff. But yeah, I figured out what it was. I thought this is kind of cool. It was a really cool format. Nice and loose and perfect for improv. Anyway, get your promotions done, and I'll do the promotions for the arcade first. So if you're watching, you're not a member of the arcade yet, there's a link below to join our Discord channel. That's our primary platform, not so much this is sort of secondary kind of thing. We play heaps of games with lots of West matches. We do in Cyberpunk Red as well, if you're a bit bitter, like most of us are with the OGL, which is going really, really bloody well. We've got a bunch of other systems we've been playing there, but again, unfortunately, a lot of it is mainly 5e. Oh, it's going to be fun moving away from that, isn't it? I can't wait for Black Flag. And Paizo as well is doing their little sort of tweaks and stuff as well to have their own sort of unique system. So we're going to have 2 big systems now in the market.
Open RPG.
Yeah. It was Open RPG Certificate or something. Yes, the acronym is ORC, which I think is cool. So yeah, so you got Orc and you've got Black Flag as well, which is gonna be two great systems that I can't wait to
What's
try
Black
out.
Flag? I didn't hear that one.
Black Flag's done by
Black Flag is
Cobalt
the one-
Press. So they've gone, fuck this for the laugh. We're not doing anything more for 5e now, or for Wizards of the Coast. So we're going to create our own project now, Black Flag, which is something that's been in the works since like 1D&D, I think, maybe even before then. I remember being mentioned then. So this has been something in the pipeline for a while, but they're probably going to go back to the drawing board now and just write out all the SRD stuff from it and make it a completely unique system.
Paizo's announcement did mention Cobalt Press, so I think they may be part of the Orc as well with Black Flag. Or Black Flag will be built off Orc.
That's cool. That's cool.
So it's like a piratical kind of thing.
Yeah, so basically it's what the OGL was meant to be. It's now being built by Paizo.
I
Yeah.
see. I
So
thought
they
it's
create an
Black
orc.
Flag because it's pirate themed.
No, it's called Black Flag. It's just the name of the project.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, Crowbar Press has got a Black Flag project going, which is going to be a gaming system that they are building themselves. As Matt said, probably from the Orc system. So that'll be really cool. It'd be really awesome to see what those guys can come up with. No doubt we are going to be running a bunch of games once those systems drop. But links below, jump in, roll some dice and share some memes with us. The two things we do a lot and do very well. Other than that, guys, you do your promotions as well, because I know Shad does streaming as well. Victor's got a couple of things as well. Like he does pay to play games as well. He's a fucking superb GM. If you want to see it, if you want to see how good GMing can be done once it's had a lot of prep and with mixed with a lot of talent, don't mind buying the GM a coffee. Tap Vic on the shoulder as soon as you step into the arcade. Anyway, I'm gonna prep a raid.
All right, I'll do my promotions next. So I am Deathly Shad, the GM of this here improvisational game. I'm sorry I'm having to cut it off a bit early, but I have schoolwork to attend to for college. However, I do my own D&D stream. Used to be on YouTube. I'm actually gonna switch over to Twitch. See if I can't get affiliated here soon-ish. I do that every Tuesday at, I believe 17:30 CST or 23:30 GMT every Tuesdays. I stream my normal Reigns of Vitrium campaign, which is a campaign, and not a improv whatever I feel like doing. It used to be 5th edition D&D, but now it's not. It is my own system that is heavily based off of OG 5e, but it's different. I'm gonna do things different because reasons. And here are the links to both my Twitch channel and my YouTube channel if anyone wishes to follow them. Next up, whoever else wants to go afterward.
I guess I can.
Yeah.
I also do some streaming.
Yep.
I'm not as frequent with my schedule, unfortunately, but January 25th, I will be doing a birthday subathon. I still can't believe I'm turning 33.
Ooh,
Anyways.
happy birthday!
Yeah, I figured my sleep schedule's botched as it is. Why not try for a 24-hour live stream?
Oh, good lord.
I have been trying for the past several years to do.
It.
Yeah.
You've done a lot of those, man. You gotta.
Anyways, no, I haven't even managed a full 12 hours. Yeah. I figured. So it's I've told two of my GMs the day before and the day after you get no D&D.
Yeah, that's fair.
See if I can time this to
need
the
as
click.
I need as much sleep as I can get for this one.
See if I can time this to the click. Right, we're off now. When as soon as I click
But yeah,
my finger.
also, viewers, don't forget Amazon Prime is a free subscription. With
Also, we got to follow a milestone as well. So if you've not yet followed, click a follow. Drop us a follow. But yes, absolutely, we do have affiliate. We have gone past the threshold. We are monetized. If you want, it doesn't just go towards the stream. It actually goes towards the arcade itself. It helps keep that going. It's not free, not for me.
I will, Yuki. Jeez, don't worry, man.
Get the bed rest.
Yeah. And stick around for the raid to get some juicy channel points, which you can
Yeah,
spend
we're
on
by-
the
we're by
campaign
now.
for
That's some-
every good shenanigans.
Yep, we're disappointed on the click at 3, 2, 1, click.
Bye.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and time it to that. God damn it, that's a delay.
Yep.
It happens.
It's always insane.
Hang on, let's see. There you go. 3, 2, 1,
20 sides to every story. Interesting.
click. That was on the raid, so we'll see if that works. Oh, it was a second after because I clicked it and it just went, what? Sorry, what? What am I doing? Right, I'm gonna mute myself on here. 'Cause I got, oh no.
To Tabletop Arcade, thanks for the raid. Go check them out. Hope you guys had a good game this morning. Thanks for bringing your folks over here. Appreciate
We
that.
would
Hey,
have to hope the Droon bumped into the bell to hear it ring, basically.
Put it on like a tripwire or something.
Oh, I like this idea. Okay, now we're cooking with fire.
That's sort of what I was getting at. We could tie a string and like run it across in the darkness. Maybe trips it.
I love it. Let's do it.
So I guess we need a string technically. How much would a string cost? Is that also gold?
string is complimentary with the bell.
Maddie, bell plus string.
Part of the packaging, right? And the wax paper it came with.
Yep.
Right. But yeah, I did have a question about sling ammunition.
Okay.
I guess is the idea do you just like pick a rock off the ground and sling it, or do I need to buy some like actual bullets?
I'm definitely getting faster at that.
You would probably want the
I
actual
grabbed.
bullets,
Tepin
but
is grabbing Amulet of Health.
you know, you can kind of.
Her Constitution becomes 19.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Depending on what your current constitution is, that may be very good.
Yeah, you find something that's gonna. I don't know what to do for Bash. Something that makes him move faster. He's already quick. Well, he's slow for a monk of his level, but it's only because he started at 25. But I don't know. I'll figure that out. Yeah, I'm about to piss off to my mums. Anything for me before I piss off.
Taffy, you could go boot the swiftness.
Yeah, that's what I might be doing. I'll probably get wing boots at that point as well. I can fly. Just start eating hand
I don't
axes.
even know what to get for Kosek.
Have you got decent armor?
Nope.
There you
I
go.
got dog shit armor. I only got splint armor.
Well, there you go.
No,
Get some.
actually, no, wait.
Get some rare full
Nah.
plate.
I'll just buy some full plate. Because then I'll have 19 AC. Boom.
Yeah, get this much. There's
I
much
have
cooler. There's some
19
cool armor.
AC.
On a big ass sword. Oh, but you got that sword as well, which incidentally is up now. What was you on? 3d6s? What is it? What? So
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. It
Tepin now gets plus
probably go
4 every time she
4d6s.
rolls her health.
Be on for like 4d6s. Let's see.
Item.
But no, Tepin is over encumbered by gold.
Yeah, we've
I
got
am not-
we've got purses of holding, quote
Okay.
unquote. Magical.
Alright, I'm gonna go let my dad know. I'm ready to go grocery shopping.
Wait, how much? We didn't get 10,000 platinum, right? We got
No, we did.
10,000
10,000
platinum.
platinum?
Yeah, 10,000 platinum, 100,000 gold.
Yeah, just think it was platinum.
Okay, I'll spend 200 platinum and buy plate armor.
Where
I'm
from?
going to buy 90 million ball bearings.
Scorpion armor.
That's basically like all that's fucking like a real
Plus 5 bonus to initiative.
Yeah, I mean that's okay. Let's get normal plate for now.
Dragon Guard. What's this one?
I think that's from Lost Mines. And I have negative dexterity, so I don't want that.
Heartbroken is my Discord.
Oh, right. Okay. Hang on. I don't know, I'll look for 5v2s. I'm be tempted on that, get a
One
full
second,
plate
crashing
Scorpion
Discord.
armor, that'd be fucking sick. +5 to initiative. That's huge. Especially with your negative dex, that's going to fix that for initiative rolls, isn't it? So you're pretty much done.
It doesn't really matter if I go first or if I go last.
I'm not working again.
Well, I always thought for a brute you want to be able to get in the front line as soon